folks, welcome back. I know it's been a long minute, but yeah, life has gotten in the way. I've had other projects going. I've honestly been playing some other games, looking to diversify a little bit. But I thought I would just touch base with you and bring you a replay. This is a shameless seal clubbing event brought to you courtesy of the Tier 4 USN cruiser, the USS Clemson. That's right. Right, so each side has one carrier, a handful of battleships, a couple of cruisers, and 3 destroyers. We spawn up to the north. This is the map New Dawn. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's a bit loud there. So we spawn up to the north, a Phoenix and a Kaiser, and I'm just going to take over A. So yeah, this is my Clemson. The commander is actually a 14-point commander, but it's on cooldown. So I have about 30,000 experience left to get on this ship before those 14 points will be available. But we do pretty well in this game, as you'll see. So of course the carriers are always a concern. Not so much the damage they'll do at this level, although they're rocket planes at this tier. It is a tier 5 fight, tier 4 carrier. The rocket planes can be a bit of a nuisance and do some damage to the carriers. Or sorry, to destroyer. But the primary concern from those carriers is the perma-spotting that they can put on you. You know, just open you up to the entire enemy's team's fire. So we do want to bear that in mind. We do have the AA off, which helps out a lot, believe it or not. Okay, so Isakaze, decent torps, horrible guns. So in a knife fight, the Clemson definitely has the advantage, but I see that there's a Coing down there and there's a Königsberg. Now the Königsberg can put a hurt on us. So I turn out. I don't want to directly engage the Isakaze. Isakaze decided to turn in behind some islands over here, so I'm going to give him a berth until I can. I know I'm going to have to engage him at some point, but look, I want to keep an eye on that Königsberg. Okay, so now we're spotted by the Isakaze. No reason to hold fire anymore, so we're going to go ahead and open up on it. Definitely need to keep an eye on that mini-map. The Königsberg is still trying to close on us, so we may have to pop smoke. Have to bear in mind German cruiser, Hydro, if he decides to push in on us, you know, it could be bad. So I want to angle in, be close to these islands over here in case I have to make a run for it. But I am going to keep up fire on this Isakaze. Now, Isakaze pops smoke. He's moving too fast. There's no way he's going to stay concealed, but he is under 7 kilometers from us. So we are in range of his torpedoes. You can tell by the smoke coming out of his smokestacks. I don't think he's broken. I thought for a moment there that he was broken as far as his engines. Maybe he hit his repair party. But we're just going to keep firing on him. Königsberg got some big hits taken out of him. There we go. First blood. Down goes Isakaze. Königsberg has decided he doesn't want to play. Coing is running. Now we do need to bear in mind that Isakaze probably launched torpedoes this way. This was my first mistake of the game right here. I popped smoke. I did not glance at the mini-map. I was expecting that Königsberg to come heading in toward me. So I popped smoke to lay down fire on him as he came in, but unfortunately he's charging out. We did anticipate the Isakaze torpedoes, dodge those with no trouble. Now keep an eye on this Phoenix up here. He's chasing down the Königsberg, and he is steadily taking fire. I don't know why he is chasing him down. When you have an enemy with that much lead, I don't know if you can see my no mouse to speak of. Never mind. If you can take a look at the Königsberg and the Coing on the mini-map, they're both heading far out. There's no reason to chase those guys down. They are not a threat. The Phoenix's guns, and see the Phoenix he's going to die. There's no reason we should have lost him. I don't like senseless losses. There we go. He's taking fire from the Königsberg and the Coing, and he goes down. Thankfully, the Königsberg went down to our Texas, but there was no reason for us to lose that Phoenix. We could have used his guns at B. All right, so with A secure, the Coing is running. Yeah, we're going to head in toward B. We're going to try to support that V-170. The Texas is calling for fire on the Phoenix, so we're going to head that way. Phoenix, Tier 4 USN light cruiser against me, a Tier 4 USN destroyer. The Phoenix can put a hurt on me. I mean, he has good hydro. Guns aren't the best in the world, but they're not bad. Tier for tiers, it's not too bad of a ship. I enjoyed the Phoenix and the Omaha. A lot of people didn't, but I actually enjoyed both of those ships. So I'm going to start laying down fire on the Phoenix because he's not really paying me any attention right now. If I can hit him, it'd be nice. Alright, so everybody's concentrating fire. Wow, he just took a big hit. And my first salvo sets him on fire. He's still taking fire and down he goes. Alright, so B is secure. Alright, now let's reassess the situation. We have a Wyoming coming up toward B. C cap, looks like we're going to lose it. We have a Emerald and a Janway way overextended, separated from the main body, surrounded by the enemies. I'm saying both of those guys are dead. They should have bailed out a long time ago, so we're going to lose them. We are up on ships, but when we lose those two ships, that's going to tie us up with the enemy. We do have 2 caps, so we are ahead on points, and we're going to maintain that lead. The Wyoming has decided he doesn't want to play. Enemy carrier is harassing the Emerald and the Janway. So with these islands, I'm considering making a run, a yellow run on this Wyoming. When somebody called out, the Texas called out fire on the Wyoming. So, you know what? Why not? Let's YOLO that Wyoming. Loch Ness, let's see what we can do to him. We are being backed up by the V-170 and the Texas. And it looks like the Wyoming is starting to turn in. So that's good. I'm going to open up fire on him, see if we can't get a fire going on him. Everything shatters on that one. And take that, Mr. Island. But the fact that he's continuing to turn in is really good for us. The Janway is heading back toward us. As predicted, the Emerald went down. The Janway looks like he might survive, but he's taken some pretty heavy hits. Alright, so we have a Jaguar. Brand new Frenchies coming into play with us. Got an Arkansas Beta, a Shenyang, a Corbeil, and a Peter Valenti out that way. All dangerous ships. So we're going to start laying down some fire on this Wyoming. Alright, so he is under 4 kilometers from us, 5.5 kilometer range on our torps. He's a slow ship. I think we can hit him. He's sailing fairly straight. I threw the second salvo short just in case he sped down, just in case he slowed down or turned. There we go. Lit him on fire. Torps look good. I'm going to turn back in toward the safety of the island as we take down that Wyoming. And there's Mr. Jaguar. Start throwing some shots over toward him. He's about dead. Nice to kill one of those new French destroyers. But we did get some attention. So yeah, here they come. Arkansas Beta, Trouser Viper throwing some shells this way. Oh, there's Shenyang, the Nix, and Corvette. So everybody is starting to push in toward B. And that was lucky. That did not kill me. Took one solid hit there, though. I'm expecting that Jaguar. Let's see. They're calling out fire on the Peter Valenti, but at this moment, I'm thinking that Jaguar is actually more of a threat, especially to our Texas. Our battleships coming in here. I don't want them to get jumped by that Jaguar. And there's that Shenyang to think about as well. Okay, there's Mr. Shenyang. He popped up. Fortunately for me, fortunately for him, he is masked by that island. Stupid island. Take some more shots. Alright. So, go ahead and put out some shots on him while we can. 3 good pins. Man, that Jaguar's almost dead. So I'm trying to turn back around and get back over there to polish him off, but the Langley's rocket planes look like they're going to take him out. They should get him about now. Yep, there he goes. Alright. So he's down. But keep an eye out for torpedoes. Anytime that there are destroyers, there they are. Anytime there are destroyers playing in the area, make sure to look out for the torpedoes. So let's try for Mr. Shenyang again. Try to keep up some pressure on him. Alright, reevaluating. We've lost sight on the Corvette and the Arkansas B, but we know that they're still probably pushing this way. There's Shenyang's torpedoes, but they're deep waters. We're not worried about them at all. Keep up some shots going out here on Mr. Shenyang and try not to pull a Notzer. Alright, broke a torpedo too. Okay, so Corvette and Arkansas B, they are in very close proximity. Alright, so we have Peter Valenke trying to flank us, or he may be going for the carrier. Probably going for the carrier. Alright, so Corvette, he's sailing in a straight line as they do with these tiers. We're going to put out torps on him. Try to throw some fire out there toward the Shenyang, keep up some pressure on him. Of course, the battleships are not looking at the smoke screen at all. So we'll teach them a lesson for that. And boom goes the dynamite. Alright, y'all, watch this. Trouser Viper. He's lost he's lost about 2,000 health. Just under 2,000 health. So he's got 41,820 hit points left. He's not looking at me, and he's about to run into his friend's corpse as my torpedoes come off a cooldown. So right about here, I look at him just to make sure, see where his guns are turned. So I'm going to outturn his guns. He's engaging, I guess, the Texas over there. So we're going to say hello. Hello. And goodbye. Dead strike. Arc B. Alright, that's our 4th kill. So this game is pretty much locked up. 935 points. We really want to get that 5th kill. And at this point I start pushing a little more aggressively than I should have. Peter Valenke is going after Langley. And there's Shenyang. I really wanted to finish him off. And just laying down some fire on him. When that Coing from the very beginning, the guy that was running at the very beginning, comes around the corner. Shenyang throws out smoke, but it's not really going to do him any good. So now that the smoke's screen up, I'm considering making another yellow run on that Coing. But I know that the Coing is aware of me, and he's not engaging anybody else. He's a German battleship, and close up, those torpedoes are going to be rough. So it looks like he's making it. You watch that little line in front of him. Looks like he's making a turn out. So I'm going to throw my torpedoes out, and I'm going to pop smoke here in just a moment. There we go. Just take some shots. Got a fire on the Coing. And I'm kind of waiting to see what that Shenyang is doing. The Shenyang doesn't. He's running from an engagement with the V-170, which is going to bring him right back around toward me, and I can pull off a long-range shot on him. Got 1 torpedo hit on the Coing, 2 torpedo hits on the Coing. Okay, threw those long, and that should have him. And boom, that finishes the game. All right, folks, great game. I'll see you post-credits. Yep, there is something about that sweet, sweet taste of seal. Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, so we pulled out the victory in the Clemson. 136,102 credits brought back. 2,100 experience. 454 free experience. We picked up Confederate, Dev Strike. Boy, did we pick up Dev Strike. First Blood and the Kraken. 93,000 damage. Not bad. Not bad for a tier 4. 63 shells on target. Almost even for pen and non-pen. 35 pen. 13 torpedo hits. 1 incapacitation. 5 kills. 3 fires. 4 floods. 1 ACAP and 2 spotted. Take a peek at the team score there. Okay, picked up MVP and actually sank as many ships as the entire enemy team combined. Alright. But that's to be expected in a SEAL clubbing you know, extravaganza. There's that Arkansas bee, Trouser Viper. Yeah, we just absolutely destroyed him. The Corvette, the Wyoming, the Isakazi, and that Shenyang. The Nix, thank you very much for my Kraken. Let's see, most of the damage was actually from the torpedo hits, 13 torpedo hits. Potential damage, just over 500,000. A quarter of the capture points were from us. Credits and XP after everything is said and done, bringing back 129, just shy of 130,000. And my captain is still on cooldown. When this captain comes off cooldown, it's going to be great because it's a 14-point commander. So this was done, with like I said, with the commander still being on cooldown. But when I get him off cooldown, he's going to be even better. You just have to have a SEAL Club in your back pocket to make you feel better about yourself if you had a rough day. All right, folks. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in game.